What's up, y'all? So my cousin works at Tesla outside of Reno, Nevada, and we're about to get a little mini tour.
We just put all this on just so we don't get anything in the material. Don't want to contaminate anything. So this
Yeah.
is what we have to kind of wear. And before you go into process, I won't do it now, but you're supposed to go through an air shower just to
Uh,
make sure that nothing gets in, the battery or the material.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, sweet, dude. What time do you get to work there?
I get here a little bit before 6. It just depends, but
Yeah.
normally start about 6:30. So yeah.
Okay. And you said there's like 5,000 employees there?
Yeah, with Panasonic and Tesla,
Mhm.
because we're all in the same building. There's actually three companies here. So you have Panasonic, you have H&T, which they sleeve the batteries,
Yeah.
and then you have Tesla, which they test the batteries. So,
Okay. Okay, sweet. And what is your job at Tesla? You're in Panasonic or you're in Tesla?
so I'm in Panasonic now. I mean, I would possibly like to go over to Tesla, but for right now, I am at maintenance. I help run a team of guys that work on the batteries for the Teslas. So we're maintaining all the machines. If anything's broken or down, we try to get it back up as quickly as possible,
Uh-huh.
and just try to keep everything moving smoothly.
That's so sweet. So you got some like crazy looking things behind you. Is there anything you could show me in there right now?
Yeah, so I'll take you through process right now. I'll kind of show you each section, and I have to kind of be somewhat discreet about it, but I'll kind of explain each process kind of a
Okay.
little quickly. And
Yeah, that'd be
uh,
cool.
there there might be some times it might be a little loud. It's kind of everything's going on, but
Yeah, it
I'll
makes sense.
take you. So the first part I'm going to take you is mixing. So inside these big tankers, which I'll show you in a second, they're slurry. It looks almost like black tar, and it's being mixed. And that's where it's a liquid that will go on the aluminum foil, which I'll show you next in coating. There's just so many different processes to
Uh-huh.
this, but basically this is where the slurry produces like conductivity on the aluminum foil, and that's what goes inside the battery.
Whoa, conductivity slurry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
So I'll go through process right now.
Okay, cool.
I kind of maybe flip this. Let's see.
Oh,
So
hell,
this is mixing.
wow.
So
Wow.
inside these tankers, basically, right now there's blades that are about as tall as me and you, and they're spinning in there and they're mixing the material in here.
Whoa.
So it's basically a black liquid that almost looks like tar, and I'll kind of show you the next process. So
Wow.
this is mixing. So I'll kind of maybe afterwards. This is actually inside the mixer. I'll kind of show you.
That is incredible, dude. There are so many machines. And you're maintenance, so you have to work on all these machines.
Yeah, so we have to change like shafts like this out. These are actually metal blades in here. They have covers on them, but inside this bowl, usually there's black slurry. That's what they call it, and
Uh-huh.
that's what goes on top of the material. So I'll take you through the next process. This is called coating. So we'll go through the next door. And so in coating, in here, oh, this door's locked.
But,
uh, we'll go over here. But basically, through down this line in coating, so it
uh-huh.
goes all the way to the front, and the slurry is being put on. Over here, this is copper material right here,
Yeah,
and we
wow.
also have aluminum foil, but the slurry is put on the material, a thin layer, and it goes through these heaters, which I forget what the temperature is, but it's extremely hot. If you were inside one of these ovens, yeah, you would no longer be here. So this is coating. So I'll kind of show you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Basically, that slurry is moved down the line
Uh-huh.
right here, and then it's applied right here on the material, and then it goes through the machine, and then it's heated onto the material. So
Whoa.
now we'll go to press. we'll go to the next phase. And basically, so I can kind of show you right here. So this is what it looks like. So normally it just looks
Whoa.
like copper foil, but
Yeah.
then they apply that slurry on here, and then it becomes, that's what goes inside the battery, and that's what
Whoa.
conducts electricity.
Yeah, because the
So that's
copper
all.
conducts electricity really well, and then that slurry is whatever else it needs.
Yep. And so this is actually one of the coils. That's how, that right there is about 40 to $50,000.
40, fifty
Just,
thousand. What is that? A coil of copper?
yeah, that's the coil of copper and the slurry that's been applied to it.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
So
insane.
now, so now we're going to pressed.
Holy, this place is huge.
Oh, this is like only the first level. There's also a third and second, well, there's second and third level, which I'll have to maybe show you another time. But so basically, that coil is then put here. And the thing about these coils that's kind of just crazy is that they're like $40,000, $50,000, and at times, you know, people will either sometimes drop them or something will happen, and that's just money that we have to eat. Kind of, it's kind of
Oh,
crazy.
that's
There's,
insane. That's a lot of money to eat.
yeah. So this is a press machine, and so basically they put this coil on here, and they're gonna press it down, make sure that it's all, you know, pressed down, ready to go. After this, they measure it and make sure, you know, because if there's any metal fragments or anything in this material, that's how sometimes you might see a Tesla on the road on fire. So
Oh,
we make sure that we go under a microscope after this process and we look at the material, make sure it's pressed down just right, make sure there's no metal fragments in it, because anything can happen inside a battery and it can cause a fire. So there's a lot of times, like in maintenance, we cannot be like working around things unless it's fully shut down. Because if we get any like metal just from drilling or anything like that,
yeah.
yeah, we just got to be super careful. That's why we're suited up. We just don't want anything to get in the material around here.
So yeah, no shards of metal can even be close to those like rolls when they're moving.
Yeah, no, because then you might be, you know, it might not happen when you first buy the car, but a year later, there is a possibility that you could have your car on fire just from a small sliver of metal in it.
Damn, that's insane.
But we test it. We make sure we have all the way in mixing where I was showing you. We have huge magnets that like grab any type of metal or anything. So very precise here for sure.
Yeah,
And we keep
where are all the magnets?
in mixing, I would have to maybe show
Oh,
you
that's
possibly another
in,
time.
okay, it's in the mixing place.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, so I showed you mixing, coating, press. On the third floor, which I'll have to maybe show you another time.
Yeah.
So then this material is sent upstairs, and then they cut them into strips about that big, and that's where it's cut down, and then that's where we send it over to H&T in the back with the sleeves, and
Mhm.
that's where they put it inside the battery. They put it all together, and then that's when Tesla gets it, and they do all sorts of different testing. You know, they test the durability, they test it if it's leaking, just so many different tests to make sure before you get it in your car that it is running and good to go.
Wow, that is amazing, dude. Those freaking coils are so long. I don't know how many feet those things are, but I bet those are like a mile long.
Yeah, no, it's definitely crazy. It's crazy how much money is just in these machines with the copper, with the just everything.
I
It's
mean,
just
that has to be
really,
like $1 billion facility or something.
oh yeah, no, just Tesla alone is I think like 2 billion. Yeah, so Panasonic's probably about the same, if not more. So you got billions of dollars here everywhere. And I've
So,
watched um in a day, you know, a while back, we actually had oil get onto the material. And
ooh,
so we can't just throw away that one coil, you know, we have to go back and make sure multiple coils. So I've seen in one day, $1 to $2 million being thrown away.
oh man.
and that happens probably at least a couple times a month, maybe once or twice. And I'm not just saying from oil, but just from like other things that might come in contact, or also these coils. After a certain time, we keep them. I'll kind of show you. They go up in these racks, but we only can keep them in process for so long, for a
Uh-huh.
few months, and then the material goes bad. So there's times where we have so much material and they go inside these racks,
Yeah.
and if we can't use them quick enough, we have to throw it away. So like I
Dude,
said, you got,
there's like a dozen up there.
oh yeah, here, I'll kind of see if I can go in here. But
Whoa. That's like the where they go to die, huh?
well, they just hold them in here, and then that machine down there will
Uh-huh.
grab it. I mean, you probably can't really see it too well, but they grab it and then they'll send it upstairs. But if we don't send them quick enough upstairs, then after a few months, we have to throw it away. So, like I said, each coil is $40,000 to $50,000. So you throw away 10 of those, you're talking mass money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a million.
I've seen in just months millions of dollars gone. It's just crazy what this place can produce in money, but it also can lose in money. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just definitely kind of crazy.
And so that forklift way down there that grabs those, is that one of those self-automatic forklifts you were talking about?
Yeah. So
You couldn't
well, we
really,
have
it's
a
kind of far over there, but you can kind of see it's like it looks like a blue forklift or something.
yeah. So well, this one is a little bit different. This will grab the coils from the
Uh-huh.
rack by itself, but we have actually forklifts that drive around all day and pick up pallets, and they drive around, and all they do is set it in the computer. Hey, go pick this up, and for hours they'll just drive by themselves. They're censored, and they have yet to hit anyone. So I
They're
think they're
driving
doing a
around
good
by themselves and they're picking up pallets and delivering those pallets somewhere else, completely by themselves.
by themselves. Basically, someone goes up to it, they program, hey, pick up these pallets, and it'll go all day without having to need any assistance for the most part. And then if anyone comes in contact with it, like there's been times where I've had to walk in front of it, it'll stop because it has so many sensors. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. That I tend to forget while I'm here. Just like how much like futuristic stuff is here. I've been here for almost 3 years, and there's
Uh-huh.
times where I've been here for a while, so I don't really notice it. But when I mention it to you or other people, they're like, "That's crazy," and it is
Yeah.
crazy. It's really
Because
fascinating.
Tesla is one of the most, I believe, one of the most talked about, companies in the world right now. I mean, Elon Musk is, all over the place online, and it's so much futuristic stuff going on with Tesla. I mean, just SpaceX is a whole nother deal with Elon Musk. But,
Yeah, yes. I
I
mean,
believe that Tesla is going to be going for a really long time and definitely
oh
a
yeah.
part in the future.
I mean, it's the way of the future. I definitely, it's just going to keep on growing and growing. I definitely think it's a great way for the environment.
Hmm.
I think having an electric car is great for a daily driver. You
Hmm.
know, I was a diesel mechanic before this, so, I do love an engine, the sound of it, but I also think, that this is just the way of the future, and this is the way to, I think on the weekends, if you want to go cruise your Harley or your hot rod, sweet. But I think as your daily driver, things you want to do, Tesla is definitely the way of the future. And not even just Tesla, because Elon Musk has came out, Audi's coming out with an electric vehicle. Anything to help the environment is,
Hmm.
great. And that's what I think what is so great about Elon is he's not just like buy my product. He's put this out to multiple companies and basically saying, hey, copy what I'm doing. Let's make this better. Let's make
Yeah.
this a planet.
That's so
So
amazing. And so
I
I mean,
think,
it kind of sounds like have a good taste in your mouth about Elon. And do your employees get treated well there? Do you get treated well there?
yeah, no, I think I mean, it's crazy. You get a couple times a year a bonus. You
Hmm.
get double time and a half. You get on holiday pay, so I could come in for as amount of overtime. Over at Tesla, as you get hired on, you get three
Hmm.
stock options, which that's like almost 6 grand now, if not a little bit more.
That's
So
really hooked up.
I think it's It's definitely a good company. I definitely think,
Mhm.
I think when they first started for the first couple of years, um, just like with any company, I think they had kind of a rough start, and they had to go through some employees to figure out things and kind of hire and fire. But I think now they got it finally,
Mhm.
at a good standpoint. And so I think it's a really great company. I think there's a lot of growth, a lot of move up. If you're willing to come here and you want to move up,
Mhm.
it's such a fast progressing company. I mean, they're building another facility in Texas, which I've been really looking at too, possibly
Yeah.
maybe thinking about going there. Yeah, if you're a person that's like you're an engineer and you want a job and they're
Mhm.
always hiring, I think it's just a great place to, if you really want to move up quickly in the
Mhm.
company. Yeah, there's definitely, it's endless here for sure.
Dude, you make it sound so juicy over there. I want to work there.
I mean, there's definitely still its ups and downs. It's still, a
Yeah.
new company, so there is certain things where they're trying to figure out as they go, with like guidelines or how maybe they should run things. I'm not going to make it sound like it's perfect, but it's
Yeah.
definitely a great company. They got kinks to work out, but that's with anything that's brand new.
Yeah. Well,
So
bro, I really appreciate the time you took to give me a little tour and info. I think people are gonna love this video just to like see like the little inside bits. And you didn't show us anything too top secret. You think it's fine if I post this on YouTube?
yeah, no, you'll be fine. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
cool.
I
Well,
think it should
dude, I
be all
love
good.
how you stoked out Elon and the employees there. It makes me happy that you're getting treated well and everyone else is getting treated well. And just to hear that you believe in Tesla, like working there for years, you want to keep going
Oh
and
yeah.
keep working there. And that's just awesome.
We'll be going to Mars soon.
Let's go to Mars. Are you,
I
would you sign up?
I don't know about that far, but we'll
Ah,
see. I don't know.
that's
But no, it's definitely an awesome concept. I think it's great what we're trying. He's trying to go and do different things and make the planet better, and then also seek other options.
yeah,
So
definitely. Well, I'll be staying tuned and maybe we'll do this again sometime for an episode too.
yeah, man. No, I can maybe show you upstairs in the next living room, and then maybe I can also go on the Tesla side and maybe show you the robotic arms and stuff like that and how everything's moving around. And yeah.
Yeah, that'd be rad, bro. Well, you have a good morning. It's like 7:30 out there, folks. So he's there bright and early and doing this for me. So I appreciate you, boy, and I'll be talking to you
Oh
later.
yeah.
Bro.
Alrighty, man. You
All
have a
right.
good day.
Yeah, you too, there. Peace.
Take it easy. Bye.
Peace. Hey, you watched my full video. Thank you so much. One thing to do to really stoke me out is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I can keep making videos and you can keep watching them. It'll be super rad. Subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day. Peace.